Hello.
Hello. We are back, and we are playing some more Persona 5 The Royal. And I always accidentally nearly say the Golden, but that's Persona 4. So, I think last time we had just been in Madarame's palace, and the next stage of the plan is the squad, in a worryingly coercive way, convinced Anne that she needed to fake like she's going to model nude for Yusuke so that we can get into a secret room that we don't know what it is, so that we can get to a area of the palace that we are not able to access yet.
I see you chose good care for your
I thought
plan, as opposed to basic or serious.
Well, I thought, serious care for the plant. That might be for another. That might be for a more serious time.
Yeah. This is a good time, not a serious time.
Yeah,
I'm here for a good time, not a serious time.
The plant is doing well, so I feel like it's like when I had goldfish as a child. There was like fish safe, and there was disease safe. And fish safe is like every time you clean the fish, you give them the fish safe, keep them health. And then disease safe is like, we need action. The fish, something is wrong with the fish. And I feel like that's the same difference. Oh,
You've already done it, yeah.
Okay, well, I might read. I haven't done that in a while, and I don't even know, how far through my books I am. Oh, have I read them? No, I haven't read them. I've only read Buchiko's story. I've got loads of books.
Yeah, because you went to the bookshop and just, bought them out.
I guess I'll boost knowledge, because that one takes a while. Knowledge takes a while. I don't have anything for guts, so guts is the other one that I'm kind of conscious of trying to raise.
Just learning about some social norms here.
Yeah, Morgana doesn't understand them, which makes sense.
Yeah. That tracks all right.
He certainly doesn't understand social norms. Sure, I'll finish some other time. Thanks, Morgana. You little shit. Thanks for nothing. Never even heard of them. How did you find the site then? I think it was...
So it's you. You did use this line, now that I think about it. Anyhow, what's with this sudden change in attitude?
Since
I was contacted
the
by
other day.
last night. She's accepted the nude modeling proposition. That's nice, of course, but I hope you aren't conspiring anything.
I hope you aren't forcing her into this in any way, because that would be crossing a boundaries that I don't think I'm comfortable with.
I'm gonna say I could say no. But I'm gonna do it with a cheeky wink.
I don't understand.
He doesn't understand my
I'll call the
cheeky
police
wink.
if you try anything. Remember that.
He'll use his cops app.
Yeah, his hands hovering over the cops app. But then, as ever, it inevitably drifts back to the art app. Art UK app.
Oh, yes.
I don't know why he has an Art UK app rather than Art Japan app, but...
It just seems to make sense somehow, mainly because I know that the Art UK app is a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Because it's referenced constantly in Britain's Lost Masterpieces.
Yeah, one of the greatest shows of all time. Okay, gentleman artist.
Gentleman artist.
Because he's not... Oh, yeah, a gentleman. He's an artist for gentlemen. He's the artist behind Gentleman by Psy. That might actually be called Gentleman as well. I can't remember.
Here's a question.
Me. No, I don't know. Wait, I'm trying to... Oh, it's circle that I can press to move it without giving an answer, isn't it? It's Kitagawa, right?
No.
Oh, it's Hokusai?
I think it's Hokusai, because I think it's the one who doesn't share
A name with any of the characters.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's not Ichiro Yusai
Yeah.
Madarame.
This is it. Oh, not bad.
I remember because we were watching some documentaries about Japanese art that were really interesting, and we realised at that point that there was an artist of this period called with the name Kitagawa, and we were like, OMG. He had a habit of moving.
He's always moving around.
How really, like, that really sucks. I feel bad for the guy.
It's like Will Self owning one light bulb.
Oh god. Maybe it wasn't that bad actually. Maybe it's an exaggerated version.
I
as
suspect
this thing's
probably,
up and
yeah.
out.
But yeah, to explain the Will Self thing, because it's hilarious. We were watching quite a good documentary actually about like Bohemians, the Bohemian ideal sort
We're
of
always
thing.
watching documentaries.
On the BBC, well, from the BBC, a few weeks back, and one of the people, unfortunately, interviewed as part of the documentary was the writer Will Self, who is one of the most pretentious people on earth. And he told this story about how when he was like first starting out, he was so poor that he could only afford one light bulb, and he just moved it between all the rooms in his house.
Yeah.
Which is extremely bullshit. Because A, light bulbs are quite cheap, especially if you're living in a house that like is probably going to take shitty light bulbs with low wattage anyway. And B, that's just not a thing someone would do. It just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
But yes, anyway.
Actually, the common sense solution if you live in a house, like, wouldn't it be a flat? I don't know, they might have said a house actually, because if it was a flat, you could just keep all the doors open.
Yeah.
But then I guess the heat would go out. It's a compromise anyway.
No.
It was just a
You two
very
have something
strange
different you'll need
anecdote.
to do.
It's just a weird piece of
You have to
prioritization,
wait
I
inside the
suppose.
palace.
Like,
Once that door
it's
opens,
basically it's the
sneak in
drill
and look for
tweet
some
about
kind of control
candles.
room.
Yeah.
You need to make sure the door can't close anymore.
Except that he
after it's
didn't buy
open.
any candles, and
Yeah,
that's part of the problem.
it would have helped.
Okay, you can leave that to us.
I love that tweet.
Hmm.
That is probably my favourite drill
To
tweet.
think you'd
But I
really
also like the one
classic.
about
I assumed you were lying when you contacted me.
if they tell me to stop petting the animals
sorry
at the
it was
zoo,
so
I will
sudden.
I will face God and walk backwards
It's not a
into
problem.
hell.
But as I told you yesterday, Sensei will be returning in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, I'm sorry if that causes some anxiety on your part.
That's why I'm here today, damn it.
What was that?
Oh,
Oh no, it was nothing.
Yusuke,
By the way,
he's a beautiful boy.
have you gained some weight?
You think so? I weigh the same as always. Maybe
I like that they did a new
today.
portrait for Anne wearing a stupid amount of
Can
clothes.
you, get ready here?
I also like that she's wearing her normal
need to take
tights
my
over like
clothes off,
all of the.
right?
Yeah, or
Well,
are they like
yes,
skiing
please.
pants?
There
or
might be. I
something?
don't know. There might be like.
I'm-
Oh
Oh,
no,
they're
it's the
school
tracksuit bottoms.
pants.
Could you look
But
the
also
other
her
way?
school skirt just to maintain the illusion.
I am impressed at how bulky she managed to get, considering that her clothes might not stretch that much.
Yeah.
Tight.
Tight? No, I'm doing this for art.
Don't look over here, okay? Hey,
So
your
at this
sensei's
point
coming
in the
back soon,
anime-
right?
Actually, it's a little later than
Oh, okay, I'll wait
I
then.
believe so.
Hmm.
this. But yes, I know what you're
Do you
gonna say.
think we could do this somewhere else?
She's always
then?
thinking about it.
A little
I'm
more
always thinking about it.
atmosphere would be lovely.
This should be good enough.
But
There's
wouldn't
atmosphere
a room with
aplenty.
a lock
Hmm.
be a bit
When Yusuke's in the
better?
room.
A lock?
There are no
Must the
locks
girl
in the
say
House of
more?
Art, except for that one door.
But the only one with a lock is Sensei's room.
Then why not there?
Yusuke.
I can't intrude. Besides, I don't have the key.
He says he doesn't have the key. It's okay. That's why I'm here. I'll just use this hairpin.
Takamaki-san, are you about...
I refer back to my point about like hairpins being
You were wearing all this?
like not really a thing.
Don't you think it's cold today?
I suppose so. The sun is starting to set.
Right? That's why a change of location would be nice. I mean, I'm gonna take it all off.
True. It might make for a better picture if I can brighten my model's mood.
And that's an evergreen gesture when it comes to Yusuke.
She
He's
may
quite
even be
tall,
willing to try
surprisingly.
various expressive poses for use in a dynamic composition.
What kind of poses?
Expressive ones.
Hmm.
Leon, you have to act. Get back in character. Let's go. I was just starting to get in the mood.
Wait, if you wander around, Sensei will...
Oh, it's so
Yusuke.
hot.
We really can't use any other room.
Hey.
I think it might have been that
Why
one.
not
Okay.
this one?
Like an item of clothing
Please
flies
wait.
past him and its face comes across like in the
killing
dramatic
me, Mona.
moments and he's like, bra! And it's a bra. but
Yes.
And I'm
Are they
just,
seriously gonna be able to pull this off?
There's
She'll
something
say
about
stuff
Yusuke
like,
saying,
"I'll
"Bra!"
just seduce him
As
with
if
my
he's, like,
acting," but that's
horrified.
not
I
released.
kind of wish
Amazing.
that bit was in the game, to be
Yeah.
honest. That's like
sign
one
this place is
moment
gonna
that
open. Isn't Madarame coming home
just very
soon?
funny.
On top of that, even if Mona's able to unlock the door, how's he gonna show it to
Oh,
Madarame?
it was so cool
And
when
then
we
even if they
realized
do
that
show
like
it open,
people
any
coming out
normal
of
person
the
just close it right up
this
again.
building on the
Doesn't that
last
mean we
stream.
only got a few seconds to get in? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this works?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Ryuji being blunt?
I want to
Yeah.
think that too, but
He's gonna not abbreviate his swears.
it's almost time.
I like his yellow gloves.
Yeah, I know.
Please, can you just wait and...
What's past here?
That's...
So the door Mona mentioned
It's
is
funny
up
how
ahead.
ill-suited Anne's like bad acting
keep
is to
telling
the
you, you
situation. And she's like, I'm gonna take it
You're still
all
not
off.
I also like that she was apparently still removing clothes as she was slowly walking through the house.
Yeah. She's laying him a trail.
Yeah.
Oh, so what is this room?
It's a storage area for old paintings.
Sounds
Storage.
sexy.
Hey, Kitagawa-kun.
Oh my god.
We do it in here. I won't be embarrassed if we go somewhere nobody can find us.
Only Sensei can go in there.
Oh.
Please.
How is she
I
moving?
want to be alone with you.
She's a.
Somewhere like quiet. You know,
She's just
where
wriggling.
we won't
Yeah.
get
Sexily.
interrupted.
Writhing.
Is he really going to buy that terrible act? Stay focused.
Hmm?
Oh, it's just so frustrating that my feelings aren't getting through to you. Kitagawa-kun, do you not like girls like me?
No, that's not true.
Oh.
How is that working on him?
He's
Please,
being put in a
let me
terrible,
continue
awkward
this.
situation.
Inside.
Sure. I mean, no, we can't go in there. It's locked anyway, so...
Fine. This is too embarrassing. I'm leaving.
But...
Let's just do it in here, okay?
What do I do?
Oh.
I'm home. Sensei!
Yusuke?
Yusuke, why are there clothes scattered everywhere?
Have you been undressing for art in the hallways again?
What are you doing there?
It's not what it looks like.
Yusuke's undressed and covered in paint, like,
What?
Sensei.
Nothing's happening. I wonder what's...
Oh.
It's off! They seriously...
It's on.
They're amazing. I mean, on.
Yeah,
and
for
Yusuke.
real.
Not
For
Morgana.
real?
Let's
For
go.
real. I nearly missed her for real.
Oh, don't worry, there'll be more along soon.
Okay.
All right.
If we D around for too long.
Let's kick some tea.
Ryuji trying to figure out if you mean kick some tits.
We have to
Hey.
eat it.
Sorry.
Oh, so I don't get to do an ambush or anything.
No,
Just
because it's one of the ones that just stands still.
Yeah, in an art piece. Oh my gosh! It's Nue! I love him.
They got past the security system? You cannot go any further.
That's not how
You're
he
trespassing
No.
on Lord Madarame's territory.
You guys ain't got nothing on us. I'm more scared of screwing up and having On yell at me.
I mean, fair enough. I wonder,
You're mine.
I wonder, like, which the students are that get to have their pictures inside this secret bit.
I don't think there are actually, despite the background at this exact moment, I don't think there are actually any pictures of
okay.
students in here.
Ravage them.
Because I don't think you see any going around.
Okay.
I think that's mostly just the first area.
Okay.
Ryuji is confused. I think I have a skill that can cure him, actually.
Oh, very possibly.
So that might be... I think it's on Jack Frost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
You'll have items that can do it.
Oh, well, I have Jack Frost anyway, but, like, let's get an item.
Yeah, confused.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just because this is going to be annoying if he's going to keep doing random things.
The
Why
random
couldn't he have
XP.
used, like, a healing item on himself? That would have been helpful. I haven't tried Bufu or Frey yet.
No.
I can't remember what UA might be weak to.
I can, but sometimes it's different for these ones.
Okay.
So it's,
I mean,
it's not worthwhile anyway.
It's all part of my journey anyway.
I didn't try gun either.
Oh yeah,
This isn't it.
may as well. I really like Nue. He's so cute. I want one. But I gotta get my Shiisaa first.
It's a step forward.
Ah, you're just at the level where you can get a Shiisaa now. Although you only find them in like the earlier part of this palace, unless you like make one.
Takamaki-san, this is bad.
Are these the lights?
Oh.
What the?
Isn't this Sayuri? Why are there so many of
Why is
them?
there a cat in this room?
I have no idea.
To be fair, I
Get
think
out.
Yusuke's probably blinded
Sensei,
by...
what is the meaning of this?
I suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this. Truth be told, I'm in severe debt. I handmade these Sayuri.
I really
copies
like
and
that his
some
lying
through a
face
special
is
connection
like
of mine.
he's got he looks like he's sort of contrite, but he's got one eye open as if he's like trying to see how what he's saying is going down.
Begrudged my strictness. That
It's a really
moment
nice
was
piece
quite
of
a shock
design.
for me. Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time. I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of
They're
times.
all shit.
However, it resulted in nothing more than replicas. That's when someone came to buy the paintings, knowing, well, they weren't original. It's all my fault. I couldn't pay the price of being famous. As expectations
it's
for
so
me
hard to
rose,
be
reached a
famous.
point where I had
so
no choice but to
sad.
keep making them. I needed money to further your talents. I ask that you please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Please, don't.
Hold on, something doesn't add up. If the original painting got
Detective
stolen, how did you make copies of it?
I happened to find a finely detailed photograph of it in an art book.
So you managed to sell copies of a photo of the original? I'm not sure how this works, but don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts? This sounds like a
Leading
lie
in
to
with
me.
the I'm not sure if this is how it works.
Something just doesn't feel right.
Lady On! This one seems different.
Sayuri. This is the real Sayuri. But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting
He
kept me
forgot
going.
he was reckoning with
It's the
Ultimate
reason I
Art
made
Boy.
it this far.
Hmm.
Sensei,
Ultimate Sayuri boy.
Yeah.
don't tell me.
Yeah.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
Oh, I like
So
I
you're
like
telling me
Madarame's
the
expressions
actual
actually.
artist
They're
behind
Yeah.
the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just tell us the truth.
You too?
Wait, let me just get my
I've reported you
Motorola
to my
Razor
private
out.
I had it set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
Please, wait.
Some
let's talk
paparazzi with
about
some
this.
very unpleasant and outdated
Talk all
opinions.
you want to
Yeah.
the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady on, let's run!
A cat? Where did it... There's no point.
I always
They'll be
wonder
here
what the
within 2
keys on
minutes.
Yusuke's belt are for.
I know, yeah. Given that there's apparently only one room in this house that locks as well.
Yeah, I guess maybe they're for like art rooms at school and stuff.
I assume they're more for that, yeah, but yeah. They're the keys to the art world.
Hey, look!
I thought that was looking at the back of the painting.
Well, that as well.
Which one's for the security?
All right.
Oh, hell yeah. Kitten and Ryuji, the ultimate team up. Actually, it's not.
No.
That statue's really freaky.
I know.
All right.
Sick. It's totally off. It's popping off.
I hope those two managed to get away.
If not, Madarame may have bludgeoned them to death with a paintbrush. New friend.
Just another one of Morgana's crimes there.
I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already?
Ooh.
Oh no! I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Who are you all?
Sadly, Yusuke is
Calm
not
down,
immune
Kitagawa-kun.
from ending up
It's
holding
me.
on to Ann in ways she's not comfortable with.
Kamaki-san.
But I don't think he meant to.
In his
I don't
case, it,
recall ever
it
seeing this
is,
cat costume
does seem to be
before.
totally unintentional, at least.
What is this place?
We're inside Madarame's heart.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels.
This is what that bee truly
He's nothing
feels.
but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right
Oh,
about
I just
Madarame?
realized my dress is like reminding me of Yusuke's like
That's,
kind of uniform.
Oh,
bit.
You
yeah.
not want to believe
So
it,
I feel happy.
but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
This repulsive world? Just who are all of you?
Your
I
new
guess you could
best
say
friends.
We're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still, he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
Taking my cardigan off, like I'm gonna
Are
take
you
it
okay?
all off.
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
I've got a screenshot of that somewhere. It's a very useful reaction
Don't
image.
have time to dawdle.
I think everything
Security levels
Yusuke
go
ever
through the
says
roof.
is on
We
some
need to get
level
out of
how
here
I'm
at once.
feeling.
I've got a few.
Here, lean on my shoulder.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
How dare you? I am trying to be a professional artist. But I suppose my work. Oh, I can't quick travel. Okay.
No.
So this is inside of Sensei's heart? A vain museum such as this?
Unfortunately, yes.
This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
But why are there paintings of them here?
Technically, those aren't actually paintings. They're the pupils themselves.
Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and we found yours too.
It's obviously the most good one.
We'll talk more later.
The most
For now, let's
vivid.
get out of here.
You know, if that's any consolation. Oh,
The exit is right there!
Who is it? What the?
that's what all museum
Talk about
owners look
bullshit
like.
clothes.
Hmm.
First a king, now some kind of shogun.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master
What is this?
Artist,
The Sengoku
Madarame.
period?
Huh? Sensei? Is that you?
I
That
don't know if that's an accurate
attire.
statement
Disgusting.
based on the fashion.
this is all
I
one
just
big
was
lie,
thinking of-
isn't it?
Of the guy from Persona
The
3, yeah.
usual
I'm not
brand
sure,
of
actually.
attire is nothing but an act. Besides, a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course.
Some setup you've got.
Don't make me laugh.
If the Sayuri was
Okay.
stolen, why was it in
Please
the
don't.
storage
I have a
room?
rare
And
medical
if you had the
condition.
real one, why
My
make
makeup will
copies?
crease.
If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound?
His hair is very
I
fascinating.
found the real
Isn't it?
painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that
They all
for
have this is
preferential
fake written on them in
treatment?
felt
Art
tip, though.
snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
No.
The value of art is purely illusion. What's the matter with providing that illusion to eager customers? Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Art is nothing but a tool to gain money and fame. You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
But what about the people who believe in you?
Ryuji just realizing what's going
Yeah.
on.
Master artist.
That's your teacher.
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
Ah, yeah, this is what we were talking about last stream with, like, what happens to the other
I was under
pupils.
the care
Yeah.
of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's
Are
much
they
easier to see
necessarily
the futures of
troubled
children who
before you
can't fight
take them
back.
in, though? Or does he engineer the
can't believe
troubles?
this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool. But I tire of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are.
I won't forgive you! So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction. Huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true.
Kill him, Yusuke.
I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Blinded by the Sayuri.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Best
Are you
keep
just
part of
enjoying the
that
second
master.
Matt Mercer voice?
Yes, because it is just the voice of several NPCs from Critical Role.
Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well. Come. Goemon!
Yes!
A breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
How's evil photo art?
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be
I love
death.
all the transformations.
Where are my guards? Kill them all!
I was going to say this is my favorite, but then I remembered the next one.
His father.
Oh yeah.
Prospects of your pupils.
I don't know.
How
Yusuke
many
is my
did you
favorite character
trample
though,
upon?
so maybe this is my favorite.
How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice! Very well, bring it on!
Oh, I really hope that ends up being the thumbnail.
You are in the presence of Lord Madarame!
In the presence of Lord Madarame!
On your knees, intruders!
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic.
Don't know what that means.
With Goemon by my side,
Oh, it's
I
weird to
can
see
now
him in those clothes
ascertain
without the
your true
mask.
self without any
Yeah.
reservations.
It's really cool.
Persona! Goemon, strike!
I hope we get to hear him say this guy of the self this stream.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure we will. He says it a lot.
Let's have this boy because I need to level him up.
Ah.
Go down.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Persona!
Let's see. Nope. I should probably heal Joker. I'm gonna anyway.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side. These birds.
Really annoying.
Yeah. God dang it.
This is my other self! Goemon!
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought something must be.
Yeah. I was annoyed it wasn't the big boy.
This is my other self!
Yes, he said it.
Yep.
The thing.
Oh, actually, wait for a second.
Yes.
Persona!
Okay. We might have to wait for it another time. The thing that he says. You haven't tried fire yet on the big lad, so it might be worth.
I'll pass it on.
Yeah.
Yours now!
Okay, what else?
Nuclear.
Nuclear and curse, certainly.
Ravage snap.
I'm not sure if you've tried wind either.
Not on the big boy, I don't think. Oh, dear.
Joker's dizzy. His
I can try wind on the big boy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
Okay. Well. I might need on to like heal people. I don't know. I think I'll use her to heal Joker again just to be on the safe side.
This one.
How dare you?
Nice one.
Scoundrel
Yeah.
eyes.
That's his thing.
Oh. He's not a scoundrel.
But he has the eyes.
Oh, wow.
Goemon. Let's go.
Let's go.
Goemon, strike.
This is very good for just hearing a lot of these.
Yeah.
I am thou. Goemon. Let's go.
I'm still. I keep accidentally speaking over him when he does say it, I think. I haven't tried curse on the big lad.
No, but it's likely to miss anyway.
I'll give it a go.
Go down.
Come on, Joker.
Well, the dizziness is gone now.
Okay, I may as well just use.
Try gun.
Can I try fire on both of them?
Um,
It's not going to be weak to ice and fire. is
yeah.
it? No.
You could heal Ryuji.
I think I
a
probably
little bit.
should.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm glad that they just
Very smooth.
don't have
This is my
Morgana in
other
this
side.
squad.
Always a good time.
Goemon,
Yeah.
strike.
This is a sneak preview of what the squad is going to be for like the next little while. I'm going to go.
Lend me a hand.
Not over
Second
yet.
try this.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, so have a look. Wait, have a look at him. What have you not tried?
Wind won't work here.
Psychic and
and
bless
bless.
and physical.
He's not going to be weak to physical.
No. Yeah, I don't have psychic or bless, I don't think. Or maybe I do have bless
You might.
somewhere. I do not.
Oh yeah, of course, because that's why we're trying. That's why you're trying to get this little lad
Yeah.
up. Oh, you could weaken his defense.
Oh yeah, I'll do that then, and then everyone else can like just whack him.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer. May as well use party.
Although I think he's resistant to fire.
Oh shit.
Wind won't work here.
Yeah, maybe gun
Okay.
instead.
Yeah.
That was a good sound.
Let's go.
I don't
Prepare
think
yourself.
he's
Yeah.
Okay, this is potentially good.
Zona.
I might just
Wind won't work here.
use physical with Joker.
Yeah, or gun again.
Oh yeah, that's true. I need to keep remembering that I can use gun.
You
like,
can use it a lot more. Yeah.
It's a big change from the original
Hey.
vibe, isn't it? Oh yes, I got Psy. Perfect. Also.
You say you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Can't destroy talent.
Madarame.
You'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Get back here.
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Just enjoying his
Listen,
tail.
you're totally drained.
He's
You
suffering
can't
a
do
level
much
of
even if you wanted to.
Hmm. Two probably actually.
disgrace I
Speed is
am.
halved.
Come on, just listen to her.
Oh,
You've known for
that's
quite
the
some
good thing about
time,
being in a
haven't
museum,
you?
Lots of places to sit.
Hmm.
Fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. and the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean because he raised you?
I like that the sort of transformations of the main characters are always more to do with like kind of admitting something they already knew rather than like suddenly realizing something about the world around them or whatever.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father.
Sad mum story.
But he changed.
Saddest of all genres.
He would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
Ryuji just wasn't really listening.
I just want to be on the track team, but like, man.
I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry.
I understand.
I'm grateful for the chance to face what I've been denying all this time.
Face your other self.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
It's true, he does.
He really does.
For real.
What are you going to do now?
The sacred words.
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that
But also, to be honest, looking at Ryuji is probably a good like argument for over-rationalizing, if anything.
That reminds me, you mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the phantom thieves that steal hearts?
No.
Tell me.
Oh crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
I like their little heart faces.
When did my clothes change?
You just noticed that now?
Save it
He
for
always
after.
felt
Let's
like
go.
he had a tail. I like Yusuke's outfit. It's cool. Although you have him in the outfit in your current playthrough, you have him in the costume of like Shin Megami Tensei, do you?
Shin Megami Tensei 4, yeah, sort of samurai outfit.
And that also looks
amazing. It looks good, but it looks good because it's kind of close to his actual, his normal outfit. So it just fits his vibe.
Indeed. I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that.
Oh, look
So,
at Joker
your
with his
plan
black
with
coffee,
Madarame
so
Sensei,
cool.
with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct? Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves.
You're already joined.
Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others
we need
whose
an ice
futures
boy.
as
You're
artists
in.
were
You're
robbed
in.
as well. That is the
Although
most
you do
civil
have
thing
Jack
I can
Frost.
do for the man who was,
Oh yeah.
in some manner,
Allies.
my father.
True.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed
Their
out.
paintings change hands for
We have no
millions.
option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We can
We have a
deal
new
with
member
Guam.
in the Phantom Thieves now. I hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I'll do my best.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I ask that you coach me well.
Please only seek
Oh,
models
that
who are
reminds
okay
me.
with modeling nude
I
for
wonder what's
definite.
going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
What did he say?
Weren't they
He was
with him
complaining
when
to
he
the
did
security
this?
company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about being completely
In the
on
world.
guard.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before
It is over.
to dodge this legal action.
Nobody mentioned it.
Legal action is
Looks like our
exactly
plan
the
must be
same as
accomplished while
modeling
the
nude.
exhibit is still open.
Because you're modeling your naked self
the way,
for the judicial
What is
system.
this?
Huh? A cat.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
Why not?
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet you got that idea from a black cat.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
Oh. I love him. So good. Oh, hey Sojiro.
No, no, no.
I mean, he doesn't know.
No,
about
yes.
that. This ain't funny. That sounds
That's-
problematic. F it up this time.
Ooh.
No way.
We just need to change
I
his
really
heart
effed it
before he
up
presses
this time.
charges. Try to focus on that problem for now.
Um. TV. Okay. Okay. Neither of them. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna get. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was.
Nice going.
Oh, do I get
Yeah.
knowledge for that? Oh wow.
If you're answering questions on the TV, you get knowledge.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, yet another reason to check the TV.
Oh well, I should always be checking the TV anyway. Okay. I think that I might.
Do you have a DVD? I'm not sure if you do at the moment.
Oh, I don't think so, but I will check.
There's also coffee. don't know
Yeah,
how
I think
much of
that's
that
what
you
I
have.
might do because I kind of don't really need any of the infiltration tools.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll make some coffee then.
he finished watching through the X folders in 2 evenings, which is impressive.
Mmm. It's like they show a very abridged version.
Hmm.
Make sure you close up.
It cuts out all of the sexual tension and gets right to the aliens. That's why I've not seen the X-Files.
Neither have
I
I.
just assume.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be just as charming as Sojiro someday. And so will the rest of Sojiro's angels.
Hmm. So your angels.
Yeah. But we meant Sojiro's angels. Never heard of them. Save me first. From what?
I'm so depressed.
That.
Pale young man. Oh no. Oh, that's where I work. Oh no. But you don't have to go.
No.
I should tell him.
Well, he definitely didn't go at least a couple of times, because you did. And you were the only one working there.
He saw I was there and he ran away. I'm the only person that's keeping him from like stress. Oh, my grades. Damn, I'm dead. Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
I mean, I got them all right, so it must just be because my knowledge is
It's
like.
knowledge is the main thing, I think.
I am so learned.
I'm glad you pronounced it correctly.
Well, I knew that you would pull me up if I got it wrong. Oh, hell yes.
What do you mean have to? What happened?
I thought things were going so well.
I like how he means what has happened.
I think I'm gonna go to the palace.
Fair enough, yeah.
And I'm gonna ignore Ryuji.
It's fine, he can stand in the corridor.
I haven't got a library book to give back, I don't think.
Yusuke,
So.
we still
Or I
need to
have loads
explain
of
the
books,
basics
so.
to you, don't we?
Oh, you mean
I
about
don't
the
think he
metaverse
needs
and the
to know
nav?
basics.
Yeah, I guess that stuff is pretty important.
Please elaborate.
Okay.
No,
let's
I
start
meant,
from the
sorry,
beginning.
please elaborate.
First,
I wanted you
metaverse
to
spots will react as the
explain
phantom
as
thieves are called
ostentatiously as
palaces.
possible.
Palaces are worlds that take form from someone's cognition, a materialization of their reality.
Why
So
does
do we
Ryuji
each
have
hold palaces
braces?
within ourselves as well?
Why does he not wear them is
Not
the,
just anyone will
real
have one.
question.
It's primarily those with strong, distorted desires.
They basically gotta be criminals. Real bastards like Kamoshida or Madarame.
On the other hand, palaces can't exist within persona users. It's just impossible for them to form. Basically, your persona is the true feelings of your heart, which arise from accepting your inner shadow. Then, since you have full
That
control over your
actually-
emotions, there's no way
Yeah.
your desires can get distorted.
So that's how it works.
Obviously, I knew that. Oh yeah, and we use the Metaverse Nav app on our phones to get into that world.
It's actually pretty simple. Just say a person's name,
Oh,
location,
well, I'm afraid
and
I don't
distortion,
have any
then you're in.
more room on my phone.
Location?
So like
say age, sex,
Madarame's would
location.
be Shaq. Then his distortion is that he thinks it's a museum.
Yusuke character
How do you
development
know what their
deleting the
palace is
cops
going to
app.
look like if you've never set foot in it before?
That part's kind of like a quiz or something.
Luckily, I'm
It'll
the
probably
quiz
get pretty
expert.
tricky from here on out too.
I feel as though I have a good grasp on the basic concepts. If anything arises which I fail to understand, I'll rely on those more experienced than myself.
Yeah, I got you covered, newbie.
You should probably ask Morgana if you need anything.
I wouldn't recommend
And
it.
then he
Thinking
just
back
went
to
with the
Madarame,
flow
though.
forever.
I can't believe he'd consider pressing charges.
Yes, I've never seen him show such anger before. He is most likely quite serious about that.
What should we do? There's no way we'll be able to win if that happens.
We take
He
his
likely
heart.
won't act on that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put, I doubt he would be so
All in
foolish as to
mourning.
taint his name with a trial during his exhibition.
All right, so we just gotta steal Madarame's heart by then. There's no way we're
Would
gonna
it
let him
not
press
like
charges.
stir up
We'll
more
show people who he
publicity?
really is.
Well, I think,
He doesn't want that kind of publicity.
yeah, because he doesn't want it. Certainly not at a time when he's already. I think
Okay,
he.
let's go.
The logic is that he likes kind of basking in the glory of the exhibition.
Okay.
So any other kind of attention would detract from that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
We haven't decided on the new recruit's code name yet.
It has to be Kitsune. You know, with that Kitsune mask and everything.
Hell yeah, that really leaves an impression.
Are you talking about me?
What do you want your name over here to be?
He was just looking at the museum.
I'd say Da Vinci.
Nope. Well, you've got that mask like On said, and there's
Why
that
is
weird
Kitsune
tail.
just not being.
Yeah.
All right, you're Aburage.
Very well.
He's agreed to it?
It's decided then.
Yusuke
Aburage.
just doesn't mind.
Nuh-uh, not happening. Do you have any ideas, Joker?
Yusuke's extremely serious about some things and then very chill about everything else.
Oh, just keep it literal, huh?
I don't
Sounds good to me.
understand why
What do
they
you
don't
think,
go for
Fox?
Kitsune.
Yeah.
It's acceptable.
Especially considering that the name they
Set
do
that.
pick
Let's
is
go.
very similar,
Hmm.
as I understand, from based on what I understand Kitsune to be.
Yeah, I think Kitsune is just like a specific
By the way, we
kind
should
of
have
fox,
Joker decide
essentially.
who our starting lineup is from here on out.
Starting lineup?
You know what
You
that
mean
means.
the ones who will be going in first?
Yeah. Now that Fox has joined us,
I
it'll be
do
harder to
also
move around as a
appreciate, and I
group.
never
We'll stand
quite
out
realized
in
it
the
until this point
Considering
that
how we've operated to this point, we should have
Yusuke's
4
code
starters.
name is the
Anyone else
surname
can be
of
backup.
an art historian,
I guess we always gotta have our leader with
Oh
us,
my
right?
god.
Dr. James Fox,
Exactly. That's why we'll
Who
have
produces
Joker
my
choose the
favorite
remaining
art
3.
documentaries.
including a
What should the
3-part
backups
series
do?
on Japanese art.
Would it be best for them to stay outside of the palace?
That must be the
They
inspiration.
should come in as
Yeah,
well,
I assume so.
but maintain a reasonable distance from the main group. In other words, the starting
please
lineup is the
do.
first
Which
wave
means
of our
that
infiltration
Morgana
force.
is going to be
Right?
like following
We'll
you
leave the team
around from
composition to you,
like a
Joker.
room back or something.
So how do I do
You
this
press
again?
square.
Oh. No.
Oof.
Yes. Okay, yeah, what? Nice. Oh, I'll go to the velvet room, or... No, actually, I don't think I had anything to do that, because I think I would have done it, like, last time I was here.
Right.
So I will go to the safe room, and I'll go to the velvet room, like, maybe when I get to the next
We've
safe
arrived.
room or something.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
You can talk to your friends, by the way,
Oh.
like separately, which is also a new thing for Royal, I believe. Yeah.
I want to talk to Anne.
You can only talk to people with like speech
Oh.
bubbles.
Oh.
Also, if you want a Shiisaa, you might have to go back a bit.
Oh.
Just because that's where they tend to be.
I might make a Shiisaa.
Can you?
I don't know.
Like, you might be able to, but like, I know that it is handy to have a Shiisaa for the next thing in the twins. Like,
Okay.
you
Ready?
theoretically might only have
Let's
to go
go,
back
Joker.
one room,
Yeah, I'll go back a bit then.
and you'll get a Shiisaa. So
I want Shiisaa. I love him.
I might just run to the loot while you're.
Okay, whilst I find my Shiisaa.
Yeah.
Shiisaa, where are you? One of my favourite personas. Come here, sir.
I'll reveal your true form.
Yes!
Wow, that
Okay,
shadow was crazy.
So
This one's weak to curse
myself
attack.
weak to curse, and these
Weakness
are
is
guns. Yes, guns
ice.
and dice.
Persona! There!
So I'll
Looking cool, Joker.
Time.
just
Go
the
down!
boys baton pass to Yusuke, and then I'll have
cool,
Shiisaa.
Joker.
Do it! Yes!
Not over yet.
This is my other self! Whoever, strike! Remain!
Keep it going, Fox.
Persona! Goemon!
Oh, it's one of the shiny ones now. Oh, balls.
Two left!
Marvelous.
That's it.
Loaded.
I had not
Who's next?
considered that.
Yeah. Victory.
I got
Okay.
2 Shiisaas, but one of them was that they were with
Shadow
something that was a
defeated.
shiny one,
That
so
was
when I
easy,
hit
huh?
it, the Shiisaas disappeared.
Oh no.
So I'm just trying to find some more lads to beat up. Okay, this is the exact setup. Oh no, there's still a shiny one.
Yeah.
Persona!
Uh,
Are they weak to gun?
yeah.
Because you should just be able to shoot it once and take it down, and then
Looking cool, Joker.
you should be able to negotiate with them.
Joker.
normal.
Okay.
Yours
Not
is
over
mine.
yet.
I am thou.
I didn't even get to see Yusuke's end screen either.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
why am I doing that on that? They aren't the ones that are weak to ice. I'm a goofed. They're weak to.
This one's weak to curse attacks.
Oh, okay.
Possibly have like an item that will do curse.
Maybe, although they're not that easy to come by. Oh no, you do.
I'll use
Okay.
one of these.
You'll need to use 2.
I mean, I might be able to bypass the Joker.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, no.
Okay. I will get myself a Shiisaa. And he will be
Cool, Joker.
and he will be strong.
You're talking to the other one.
Help me! Me won't tell Lord Madarame. I think I bookmarked the page for the.
Yeah, they're upbeat, so I think that's fun.
Fine.
Me not you
What's that shadow so damn happy about? Guess we ought to play
Yeah,
along.
funny.
Me not make excuses. Me lost, so me play consequences. Me am really in soup now. Me what? Oh, oh, oh. There a line you not can cross. We not have that kind of relationship.
Not yet. You remember now.
Oh. Oh. We not have that kind of relationship.
That's a new one, isn't it?
That was the owl bear that you fought in D&D
All right.
a couple of weeks ago. At first. But then you did have that kind of relationship.
So I think I come from this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a Shiisaa. Good times. He's beauty. Wow. That was worth it. You were right. Yes! Oh, can I make it do it again if
No.
I go? Oh.
You'd have to leave the room and come back.
Oh, I didn't appreciate it enough. I love it. Oh, I like how the clouds scroll past on the peacock feather things.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh. I'm glad that we aren't going to like tell Yusuke about that. That feels nicest. So that's the security room there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
There might be stuff. I think there might be stuff around behind those screens. Like,
okay.
maybe not chests, but like stuff. Or I might just be completely wrong. Oh, I'm completely wrong.
There's just some nice seating areas. Although
Yeah.
why you would want to sit behind the screens, I'm not sure.
To hide. If you saw someone you didn't like coming into the exhibition.
Yeah, a crappy portrait. It's mine, oh mine.
I'll reveal your
Yeah.
true form.
Ooh, I think this might be. Oh no. Okay. I thought it might be a new one.
It's time. Something else.
Oh, it's one nuclear.
Go down.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Let's go.
Take this, bring on misfortune.
This'll end.
I want to get into it to be my friend.
Let's do this. This one's strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets.
Okay, I won't then.
Eat this, Panther. Watch them carefully.
I am thou. I lend it. Surprisingly tough.
Hey.
Oh, nice. So that's a physical attack.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just see the technical, like,
Serves you right.
without targeting it with anything, then that means the physical attack will do it.
Okay, nice.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
That's one of the ones in the Thieves' Den.
okay.
Sona,
Well, I'm
you're
going to use
mine.
this one. With my little wobbly boy.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was incredible, Joker. Finish him.
I don't like this, that like papery boy. Shows over.
All right.
Oh, I should do some
Level
more
up.
laundry at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
bet I've got a whole bunch of stuff.
We beat him. All right, let's get going. I can see it.
that's just to get up here. Just want to check that I'm not like missing anything. Oh, let's have a look at the statue actually. Yeah. Give him the old razzle dazzle.
It's like Hugh Grant at the end of Paddington 2.
How could this be?
It is an abomination, Yusuke, you're right. They do.
Huh?
Oh, Yusuke.
I have something.
Ah. That
brochure.
brochure.
Oh.
And then I have to go to it as well.
I like that there's a little like audio tour of the palace going on in the background.
Oh yeah.
The main treasure
Looks
hall.
like.
Yeah, charge right in. I hear you.
Oh no, there are portraits of the students.
Oh. Oh.
Joker!
In these little wheelie suitcase looking things. Whee.
Focus.
Gonna smash this. Nice. I snuck up on that art piece, no problem.
Shut.
Oh.
Joker!
Oh no.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Being careful. That's not in my skill set.
You remember you can see them more easily with third
Third
eye.
eye. I will remember that now that you have told me.
No weaknesses I can see.
Oh.
It's time.
Well, I'm the only one with this.
Yeah.
Boo!
I ain't afraid.
Persona!
Oh, it would have been easy to just go for one.
No. Well, you did damage to both.
Let's go. Goemon!
Yes! Oh, this means we're gonna see his end screen. Yes!
You got him on the ground! Don't move! I knew you could do it, Fox!
Everyone, with me!
I do need to get that persona, I think. But
Yeah, but like,
this is more important right now. Oh, yeah! Yeah!
that was the background on your laptop for quite a long
I
time.
might change it back to this, to be honest, because I'm playing this game at the moment. At the moment, it's Dimitri from Three Houses, and I'm not playing Three Houses.
It's a very angsty picture of Dimitri.
Well, it's a picture of Dimitri, so... Okay, so I could slide under there, I guess. But why? There's not anything there yet. He can't see me. What a dumbass.
I think it's more that he won't. Well, actually, I suppose he can't actually see you.
Focus.
I'll reveal your true form.
Huh?
It vibrated a bit because I was getting close to him and I genuinely thought I'd hit one of the things. Oh!
First move, So fire is his weak point.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
Come!
Oh, there's my own little boy there.
Kushimitama! You're mine.
Kushimitama.
Looking cool, Joker.
And Puss.
Over yet. I'll get him.
Oh, I should heal that. as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
actually.
Persona!
Stay there!
I'll do that after this.
Hee-ho. Have mercy, ho.
Oh, it makes me not want to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little Jack Frost. Jack's Frost.
16 now.
Piece of cake. I have something.
It's,
Oh, do you want to heal, Anne?
oh, we do.
Ah, yes, Morgana's use.
This is what he's designed for. Okay, so what if I go this way? Ah.
It's somewhere.
Ah. Oh, I'm back to where I was at the beginning. Am I?
Yep.
Okay, I will.
I can see it.
Get back in there. So if I slide under here, I'll be at a new place.
I can feel it.
But I can jump up to there from the
At
other
some point,
side.
yeah.
At some point. Oh, and there's the picture that I should look at. Some
You
focus.
can't get there at the moment.
Okay, I'll just go through here.
Joker, there's a treasure chest.
We could get more money and spend that money on food. Oh, there's a boy.
Hey, there's a strong-looking one over there. We've seen that kind before.
His stance conveys the notion that he is no ordinary foe.
I
Same.
think the control room's behind him. He's probably guarding it to make sure nobody gets too close. However, we'll need to disarm the security if we want to ensure we have a safe infiltration route. Forcing our way through seems to be our only option.
As ever.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
Just gonna steal this art piece first.
there is a surprising lack of subtlety to the whole infiltration thing, for the
Yeah.
most part.
We've got to be really sneaky.
Hey, are you ready to do this?
Let's go.
Well, that
Just roasting him.
Skipping his dialogue.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. Ah,
I don't see a weakness.
Monk of the Valley.
Shadow's weakness is ice. Persona!
Yeah, I just wanted to check those boys.
Yeah, no, it's worth doing.
This is my
Sometimes
other
the
self.
like in special battles their weaknesses will be different.
Ah, nice one, Fine.
Persona!
Actually, I might pattern past the Joker. Because I can do my woohoo
Baton and follow up!
Persona!
and test for the big boy as well.
Yeah.
And it means I get to use Jack first.
There!
I will pass to Ryuji just
Yeah.
to see
Up to you.
my electricity.
Persona! Get right!
Yeah, right. So we know, so physical will give it to me.
Oh, I think
Persona!
nuclear works as well.
Okay, let's do this.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I just weirdly I was just playing the game myself earlier and I discovered that.
I am that.
Ah, no, that's good to know. And also I'm doing this for an extremely important reason.
Also, that enemy said, "For real?"
For real.
Died. Oh,
Oh,
that's not fair. Just
that's what I would like to be my last words. For real.
Good. Your repertoire's growing.
Oh.
I got a new power!
Oh, I've just realised we haven't been to see Gundam in ages.
Oh yeah. I should do that like when I next
That
am
guy
out
was
and about.
tough.
Yeah.
I guess
There's
that's
a few
just par
things
for
I
the
need to do
course
in
in a
Central
palace.
Street, actually.
Hmm.
It really was on a totally different level from the other enemies, though.
Was it?
You
Oh yeah, because Yusuke's skill card boy.
What's this for? I've never seen anything like it.
Ain't it just some kind of loot? Come on, let's get back to exploring.
It's me and D&D. Just that's loot. I don't know why this is confusing you all. Backstage area. No. Show me
You
the
think that's
erotic
exactly
woodcuts.
where you'd want to go?
Yeah,
indeed.
indeed. I want to see the erotic woodcuts that are held in storage. I assume they must be there.
Just Madarame's nudes.
Oh no. Well, that's weird because it implies that then
There's a
would they have
treasure
been
chest.
drawn by his students.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a weapon.
Oh,
Goodness.
Oh, go ahead.
okay.
That's handy. So, I need to find someone who knows the password. Okay, cool. I can do that, probably. Ah! Yeah, it's not, don't worry, it's password, but the 4 is the A is a 4 and the O is a 0.
Mm.
I don't know.
Strange, he mentions all of his other measurements frequently.
It's okay, I think I know what it means.
You figured out the elaborate puzzle, did you?
The elaborate ruse.
I have something.
Reusing.
Okay. Wait, I've not been this way before, which is the way that I have been. This way.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ooh, another award.
There's a dangerous one in there.
Night Chimera. Corpse bird.
I don't see a weakness.
Me neither.
Shadow's weakness
Perfect.
is
Come! Ravage them!
great move, Joker. Two knocked flat.
Go ahead.
Not over yet.
Woodland Persona! Bam!
Oh. Oh, but I don't necessarily want to risk doing a physical attack. Or do I? I'll do a physical attack.
Let's see that again, Panther.
Oh.
Serves you right.
Oh well, it doesn't matter because we're going to finish the fight now. Oh, I'll talk to this boy.
Not that one. Talk to the other one.
This one.
Yeah, because that one was the special one, so you can't recruit it.
Oh.
This
That's
one
why it
seems
just had like an
gloomy.
ellipsis.
Don't say anything too
Gloomy,
important.
so vague, I think.
Okay. I don't remember. That's a nice, easy one to know what
Yeah.
the vague response is. Okay, cool.
Strange onion turkey thing.
Turk onion.
Oh wow, you really should visit the Velvet Room, actually.
Hmm?
You really should visit the Velvet Room at some point
Yeah.
soon.
I guess I'll get rid of this one.
Yeah, I don't think you have any repeating arcanas, do you?
No.
No.
And all this one's skills I have with Jack
Yeah,
Frost, so I'm
okay,
gonna get
yeah.
rid of this one.
You've got a
Sorry,
new mask,
old
Joker.
plant man.
Wart Jr.
This is what Junior is so sad.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, the main reason I'm saying the Velvet Room might be an idea is just because you've got the treasure persona, so that's kind of all that one's useful for. It's just taking up space otherwise.
I'll go next time I find a safe room. That is why I've brought us here, Yusuke. I really want to get it right.
Nice.
Oh, I hope I don't have to remember it.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
If you do, it's 11220.
Okay. Well, let's go, gang. It was this way, was it?
Nope.
It was this way.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah. Nice. I'm so bad with directions and many other things.
It's also good with me.
Oh.
Good with Schnee.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but all sorts of stuff. I do know how to get to the treasure. I do know how to get to the treasure. I do know how to get to the treasure. Okay.
I'll reveal your true form.
That was a good, easy ambush. Oh, that's a lengthy boy. Possessing dog ghost.
Come. Go down.
Yeah.
I got this.
Long boys with
Persona, eat this.
Oh, Skull, you're pathetic.
That was extremely uncalled for.
What did Madarame say?
Oh, Skull, you're pathetic.
Oh, just missed. It happens to everyone. You aren't even in the party, Madarame, so you can shut the fuck up. Check yourself before you eject yourself from the party. Well,
I'm pissed. There's back. Persona. Carmen.
it's weird when Morgana sounds really excited about Arm being back. I'm just like, how dare you talk of her?
At least when you're in Palaces, he doesn't say Lady Anne.
That's true.
Okay.
We defeated them. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh,
Good thing I have my lockpick with a weird, like, Bomb Morgana looking logo next to him.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
Schning's fuzzy head. Wow.
I can see it.
What an amazing thing to feel. Trying to get to places I haven't been
I have
before.
something.
You've been to all of this before.
Oh. I want to get
'Cause
to there.
None of the lasers have changed.
Oh.
The only things that have changed are shutters that are open. And also you have been to there next to the painting.
Oh. Oh well. I'll go back again.
Why?
Because I thought that was where we needed to go.
It is.
Here.
No. Next
This
to the
way.
painting.
Oh, okay. That was correct? Incorrect?
I can feel it.
Correct.
Okay.
Damn it.
Balls. Oh, why can I not see where I'm supposed to be going?
Focus.
Take me to you painting.
I can tell you how to get there if you want.
Do I need to go over there?
No.
Okay, tell me how to get there, please.
Okay. So, turn the camera a bit. Go through that door.
This door.
Yep, that door.
I can feel it.
Okay.
Right. Right
Oh
again.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know direction. I'll just examine this giant
This is
painting.
amazing.
Oh. Whee.
I won't forgive you.
Oh. Yay.
Oh,
Oh, I like this bit. The paintings.
Joker.
Oh, I guess I want to jump out of the painting.
How
Oh.
foolish.
Oh. That's true. He has no right. No, Yusuke, I want to hear about all your emotions right now. So we want to see this. Ye- Oh.
Focus.
How do I get through here? Oh, maybe there's a crawly crawl space.
Maybe.
Come on, gang, we're going back into the world of art. Yay!
The art.
The paintings exchange hands for millions. Okay.
I can see it.
Oh, I can see it.
Hey.
Oh, oh, oh.
I should have known.
Nobody wants to stare at Ryuji's butt.
I'm sure somebody does.
Actually, yeah, I'm just being unfair. I'm sure that there are keen
A
fans
safe
of
room might be
Ryuji's
close
butt
by, Joker.
out there.
Why don't we look for it?
They're so oblivious.
let's do it.
Okay. So we know what this boy is
First attacks
weak
won't hurt it.
to.
I don't
know
see a
what
weak
this boy is
spot.
weak to.
No, it's quite a bit you haven't tried.
So maybe I'll try psychic because I don't know if I can try that.
Ravage them!
Don't use ice skills. Less attacks will shut it down. Persona.
Well, I may as well knock down across the board.
See that again, Panther.
And then
It's weak to fire skills. I don't see a weak spot.
I don't know if this one is weak to fire actually. I don't know if it's worth trying it though.
I'd say you're probably worth getting the other one down before you try anything, really.
Right, I'll back test it.
Not over yet.
This is my other self. Gorilla, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
And then I don't think I've tried.
I don't see a
You
weak
haven't tried
spot.
wind, haven't tried fire.
So I may as well pass to Ryuji actually. It's not.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Ah!
That's
Not
it.
move a muscle.
Let's tear him apart!
Oh, we get to see.
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Get to see someone fall on their face.
Okay. Huh. They were nothing.
And we were everything. Okay, now I'll go to the
Safe
velvet room. Ah, the treasure hall, eh? That sounds promising. Alright. Awful children.
Do you need something?
I don't long to be imprisoned. I just want to get some personas.
Get some new friends.
You certainly seem composed.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Fusion.
Okay, what can I get with Regent?
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's very annoying.
Okay, well I'll see what I can get with some other like ones that I don't really use.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, this is kind of annoying.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
But the thing is, the Counselor Arcana is kind of a good one to have at the moment.
Yeah. So, as well, to remind you, you're the next thing in the
You okay with this?
the twins social link is you have to get an Ame no Uzume with, I can't remember if it's Frey or Mafrey is the thing.
Oh.
I can check if you like.
Yes, could you check, please?
I realized searching twin social link just with no other context is probably not the way to go.
Probably not. Because if I could get it now, then I will.
Yeah, I think there's a decent chance you might be able to, but sometimes you need to, like, raise the personas up to a certain point. Blah, 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 blah. Frey! Yeah.
Okay, so...
Like, the only thing you have with Frey is probably Shiisaa.
Oh,
That's kind of why I was saying it might be a good idea to have it.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I can't get it.
No. Oh, but apparently you can get the skill card for Frey by itemizing Makami,
Oh.
which you don't currently have, but
I can get.
yeah.
Okay, I might fuse by result and see.
Yeah,
Let us begin
that's a
the
good idea.
search.
Oh, you can get Kaguya.
I can get what?
Kaguya.
I see. A strong persona
Oh.
indeed.
There
wow.
she is, just like in the film.
Princess Kaguya. I mean, it does look cool. I might get it, but let's see what I need for Makami.
Yeah.
And bearing in mind I'm going to itemize it, so I probably don't want to use anything that's too good, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to itemize it immediately.
I think probably this combination, even though it gets rid of my counselor one, I
You
think
okay
that's
with
still
this?
probably the best. Oh, and it gets... Oh no, this because it's... I need to
Select the
itemize
skills
it.
Yeah.
you'd like to inherit.
Oh, probably this one.
I'm a fan of that one, yeah.
Skills.
I mean, remember as well, by the way, that you can just, once...
I just want to check. This isn't me for using my little wiggly boy with Sai, is it?
You're what now?
You know the persona that I have with Sai? Which one is it?
I don't know.
Because I want to make sure that I'm not fusing
Now
that one,
choose.
because then I'll get rid of my, like, psychic skill.
Oh,
Kodama,
no,
it's
it's not,
this one.
because it's, A, that's the one that you've got equipped, which you'll be able to see.
Okay.
And B, if you
Can
go
you gather them up?
into them,
What path do
into
you
the
want?
thing,
Yeah.
you can't check which ones you're fusing.
Okay. Yeah, it was this one, which is
Yeah.
the teardrop and something else.
The onion head turkey.
Okay.
You okay with this?
So if you press R1, oh sorry, R1 or L1, you'll be able
Okay.
to see which ones you're using.
Okay,
Select the
phew.
skills
Sorry,
you'd like to
I wasn't
inherit.
sure if I could check that anyway, and I didn't want to.
But yes, what I was saying was, you can always just get this from the registry. So like, don't feel free to make it good, because you can just like either itemize it and then buy another one, or like just buy another one at any point.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it these
Its
ones. I
power
think.
will be nothing unusual.
Just because with the skill I've given it, like, I may as well give it some damage dealing ones.
Just noticed the Velvet Room logo is like the Battle Royale. Mimakam. Maybe you are masked and howl at enemies.
Oh, I love it. Oh. Okay, little friend. So is there anything else that I would want to fuse? Probably not. I could
Unless
fuse
you want
the
to
one
get-
that I was gonna put the skill card to.
Yeah, I think you might as well while you can. If you can.
Oh, which one was it?
It's Ame no Uzume, but I can't remember which combination. You might have just gotten rid of the two things that... Well, it's okay, you can get them back at any point. But it's probably worth fusing more things anyway, just to make room as much as anything.
Yeah. I mean, I could fuse Kaguya.
And just make sure that you get Sai on that as well, though.
Looks pretty tough.
Oh.
I do really like it. The skill, the persona. Ooh.
What this
Select the
translates to
skills
is,
you'd like to
this is from
inherit.
another Persona game.
Okay. Nice. This one.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, actually.
Sai. And then I definitely have that one on another persona. I have the ring that gives me Frey on at
Yeah.
the moment, so I might get Rakunda.
Yeah, it's a good skill.
Because Ryuji does have Garu, and I think I have Garu on something else.
It will receive a fraction of power.
Go ahead.
I see.
So is this someone's persona in Persona 4?
Not in Persona 4. I'm not total. I'll check, actually.
Okay, thank you. I really like
It is in Persona 4, actually, but it's a difference of the Ion Arcana.
Tragically, I think this is a Mishima confidant persona, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then I think I should probably save my other ones to until I'm at level 17, and then I'll fuse something with the region
Oh, okay,
when
yeah.
I'm at level 17 or
Change done
above.
already?
Because if I fuse things now, I might do the same thing that I did before and accidentally
No slacking
fuse
off.
away the ones that would have fused with something. Okay, let's go back in. Treasure haul.
All right. Now,
Talk
where do you want to go from here?
Yusuke.
How could this be?
How could this be?
Oh, it is from Persona 4, and it's specifically representing Marie.
Oh.
Like, it's not her persona, she doesn't have a persona, but like,
Okay.
It turns up in the final battle.
Mm.
Okay, that makes sense actually. That's why it's the Ion Arcana.
I'm just using Morgana for the only thing that he's good for.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Oh, that boy's respawned. That's nice.
You can't avoid him though if you just go in the door.
No, it's the other way, isn't it? It's the door.
No, that was the right door.
This one.
Oh no, sorry, I'm wrong. I'm just not looking at the map.
Normally, that's my job.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh. What if I long boy the long boy?
Persona!
Oh, but what if I shining arrows? No, that's loads of SP. I'm not gonna do that.
And also probably wouldn't.
Use wind to hit its weak
Oh
point.
yeah, he's weak to wind.
Persona!
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't have a Garu one. Oh well, I'll just hit something and then we can do the swappity swap between Anne and this hit.
I am very pleased by how effectively you've made Morgana redundant.
Thank you. It was my aim.
Serves you right.
Sorry, long boy. Oh, could I have got him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting this. Then I'll have a whole. I'm gonna get full complement of long boys.
Freaking boring.
Okay.
Wow.
That was easy.
A pearl.
A gem.
A valuable schning.
Come on.
Yes. Ooh.
Focus.
What's in here?
This door ain't budging. Let's try somewhere else.
Oh, I like it. It's got a little X on the map.
Yeah. Yeah, occasionally there's doors like that that just don't do anything.
Okay. What? So it really doesn't do
It
anything?
really doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Like, it's not
nice.
even a thing of like you unlock it, it just does not go anywhere.
Camel.
3 camel. These camels are all completely different.
They've all got their own rich and compelling backstories. They were actually pupils of Madarame, these camels.
You found the world's only art camels.
Yeah, that is decline in skill.
Freaking boring.
Oh. Oh, I like this one. Alright guys, let's take a picture. Okay, yep.
I can feel it.
I can feel it. Oh, that was actually a useful thing to do. Oh.
What?
Wait till Morgana finds out about the lifespan of cats. Oh, I can jump out here. Boop.
Press the painting button.
Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa. What an elaborate ruse. Okay, so I'll go the other way that I didn't go before. Oh.
What?
All is not as it seems, my friend.
Somewhere.
So this time I'll go this way.
The summit of water?
Yeah. What a piece of shit. Let's try. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to try. Dang camels. Okay. Let's try jumping down to press the button. Ooh.
Oh,
Ah! Oh. That sucks. What a load of ass. Oh wait, I can go down here. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Ho ho ho!
I have something.
I think I vividly remember the first time I played this game, I actually got ambushed by a shadow here and like nearly killed.
Oh. Interesting.
Just in like a fun reminder of how badly battles can go if you get ambushed. But now there are no shadows here.
Mysterious. Okay, let's go back. Camel time. Whee! Whee! Whee!
How suspicious.
It should be fine.
Well,
Aww.
For real?
Oh.
there's a dangerous one up ahead.
I'll reveal your true
Well,
form.
we're gonna beat it up. Octopus it may be. Oh, it's
now's
not
our
even
chance
up.
to strike.
Good.
Physical attacks won't work on this one.
Oh. Can counter you.
Mine.
They're all knocked down.
Do not
That
move a
was
muscle.
incredible,
Let's go.
Joker.
Don't move a muscle.
This
I
will
really like
Oh, next time it's Yusuke's turn, just wait for a moment
it. Okay.
before having him do anything.
This one's strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets. Persona!
Okay.
With beauty and grace.
Oh,
That's not what I wanted him to say, but I'm glad he said it. Just,
Okay.
just next time it's his turn, we'll see.
This one's strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets.
Surprisingly tough.
Surprisingly tough.
Its weakness is nuclear power.
It's just really bad back pain.
Come! Ravage them!
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Do it!
Finish him.
I do like this boy. Shing. Oh, level 17.
Okay.
And we're done.
Oh, I
Come
see.
on, let's go.
They just disappear. It might
Okay.
reappear, but sometimes when you finish a fight with one persona or one shadow or other, especially if you ambushed it, the others in the room will just disappear.
Okay.
And then they usually will reappear if you walk around a bit.
Okay. Well, we don't want them to reappear. We're gonna go straight into the arms.
How suspicious.
Okay.
Oh no, we're not supposed to. What am I supposed to do?
There's a different route.
Oh.
Somewhere.
Oh. Is it this way? No.
No, that's just indicating that you can jump out of the painting.
Okay, so... I don't want to jump
I have
down.
something.
I don't want to go to the octopus. Maybe the bow of the ship took me somewhere else before. So... How do I get to the one in the bottom right? Is that to jump out of the picture?
That's both the exclamation mark and the
Oh.
bow thing are just jumping out of the picture, yeah.
Okay, well, let's try this.
As in, that's the way you jump and that's the way out of the picture, so
Okay,
they're the same thing, essentially.
let's try here. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
But how much do I...
Focus.
Ah. Climb. Yeah. Good. My lifestyle. I'd forgotten the thing about him actually having like a nice house that he lives in part-time with his mistress.
Yeah.
How despicable. Oh. Oh.
Let's go.
Wow. Yusuke's passion for art is so inspiring. I want to be the Yusuke of poetry.
I can see it.
Remember, you can just R2 at them.
Yeah. I just don't want to run straight into that shadow. Well, I do, but I want to do it from behind.
Show
You
me
know
your
how-
true
well,
form.
so to speak.
All right. The first move is ours.
What's the plan?
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Okay, so that one's one I can't do. Could do that one.
Persona!
I think it's the onion lad is weak to less. So yeah. I wouldn't worry
My
about
question was whether I could use my long boy.
that. Yeah.
And I might just pop the longer boy on just because I love him. And he does have fire, so
Yeah.
I can use that. It's just some long boy, the long boy
Looking cool, Joker.
intensity.
Do it!
Fusion.
Persona! Captain Kid!
You did it, Skull.
We want...
Yes.
I've got
To
it.
the second person.
Persona! Goemon, strike!
And also, this means we get to stick his end screen.
Unless you want the long boy.
Oh! I do... Me lost because me am weak.
He's timid, so I think that means kind.
Poor thing. It looks scared to death.
Oh, oh. Me really am in soup. Oh,
You nice
oh.
person. It smells nothing. Oh, you're not scum the desecrated.
Oh, you missed a nice, respectable guy with non-necromantic urges.
I am thou, thou art I.
Oh,
You got me.
oh. Got a long boy. Another long
That's a
boy.
new one, isn't it?
That's a new one, isn't it? Oh, Schning trying to be a long boy. It's difficult because
He's such a round boy.
eh,
Yeah, squat boy.
oh, this is the stacks. This is where the erotic artwork must be.
Oh, yeah. Those look like wood blocks.
Be careful. There's a strong one.
Oh,
what
wait,
should we
what's in
do,
that
Joker?
little passageway bit there? A chest. Oh, he
Show me your true form.
The little text of what he's saying to himself is like, I can hear my own footsteps. Clicky clack.
They're all knocked down.
No
That
sudden
was
movement.
incredible, Joker.
Take this, you stupid papery boy. I know you're trying to keep the erotic artwork from us. And I don't like it.
Its weakness is nuclear power.
Why do I check it every time? Because I believe in myself.
Oh, you want more?
Well, if you're not sure, it's always worth checking. Oh,
Its weakness
hang
is
on.
nuclear power.
With beauty and grace. Let's go.
I'll just keep reminding you.
Yeah, yeah. There is another thing that he says that I only discovered recently, and very pleased about it.
Physical attacks won't work on this one.
Electric is probably still worth doing because
Might get shot.
exactly.
Ah. Ah.
We're all knocked down.
That was a weak-handed
Incredible,
technical.
Joker.
Yeah, I think that makes it do more damage.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Ah, there I am. Coolest boy.
Wow, very similar expressions there.
Check out this new skill.
Except that Ryuji's is like a cheeky grin, and
Okay.
Yusuke's is more like he's being told to smile for a picture and is doing it sort of quite awkwardly.
Joker, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Why does he have all these pool noodles here anyway? Just loves pool noodles. That's what a lot of people don't know about Shiisaa Madarame.
That's his like a fun fact if you were on Only Connect. So he
He has loads of pool noodles at his mistress's house.
All right, the first move is
Oh,
on.
Night Chimera.
I don't see a weakness.
I am thou. Goemon, strike!
Go him on!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
It's so good to get that back straight away. And
Yeah, it's so much better.
I love that
See
as
that
well.
again, Panther? Don't get on to the second person.
Okay.
Okay, so what have you not tried on
I don't see a
Befriend?
weakness.
Bless.
Psychic Bless, Fire, and
Fire.
Curse.
Well, let's try Curse.
I think he has used Curse attacks on you.
Oh, he has. In that case, I will try Psychic.
You're mine.
Oh.
Oh,
Persona.
well, I still haven't
I
tried.
don't see a weakness.
Fire or Bless or
Okay.
Curse. I don't think Curse will work.
Let's try Fire.
Sure.
Go down.
Hey,
Okay, there we go.
I thought so.
Do it.
Sure.
I can't wait till I get to level 20 and I can have one of my very own.
Oh, hello.
Look at him in the background.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, Morgana lagging behind.
Now I'm even more charming.
no. Okay.
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 They were nothing.
The stressed okay of
Yeah.
Joker there. Oh no,
Oh no,
a
it's
girl.
not.
I feel bad. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
I
Oh,
don't
she's
know
not.
we're here, huh?
Come back here. You
Oh,
Your true form.
there's a Sayuri sticking out of one of those stacks.
I'm gonna have a look. I've got 9 minutes to have a look.
Oh, look who it is.
That shadow was
Captivating
crazy.
dancer.
Mm.
I don't see a weak spot. Curse attacks won't hurt it.
I am thou. I lend it. Someone finish it.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll hit her.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker. Alright, pass the baton and follow up.
And then if I get this boy, will he explode?
Not unless you kill him, which you
Okay.
probably won't one
I'm
time.
just gonna jump.
You did it, Skull.
Not in like a, you know.
Yeah. Just make him
Persona.
have a nice little sleep.
Did it, Skull.
Just stay there.
Now, is she a level I could get her?
Yeah, yeah. So she's upbeat, so funny.
I'll let it go.
That's ironic. A shadow with a sunny expression. Let's match its mood.
Goodness.
Oh, it's Amino Uzume.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't have to make one. after all.
No, that's quite handy.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Not That's a new one, isn't it? That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They are.
Oh my god. There's two of them. Oh.
Spot the fake.
I'm really good at spotting fakes though.
I have something.
Ah.
That's just where you to get to where you've just been.
Oh, I don't want to go there then.
Oh! Hey!
Yes, I think it is nearby.
Oh. I have to do something with the shutters.
Focus.
What? I'll just smash this off. That's a bad sculpture.
Oh, there's another crop.
Yeah. I was wondering if there might be something about like this around here because this looked like a new-ish area. Oh, I can see, can't I, where I'm supposed to stand?
Yeah,
It's like that.
it'll be
So
like
that'll
that.
be the other one.
Yeah, I think if you can get around those.
Yeah. Yeah.
It appears that you can use your grappling hook here.
Focus.
Just turn the camera.
Can't get it.
Can't you?
Ah, it's got there. Okay. I was trying to.
Oh,
it's
okay.
on the other side. Ah, a bouton. But first. Oh, the whole
First.
squad's here.
In a corner.
A bead. A bouton. Have I found any of the will seeds in this town?
Yeah, you found one.
Okay. I was worried.
So
that
this
I
will be the
hadn't.
second one.
Okay. So let's go back to
I can feel it.
shutter. Wow, I could run this like on my own. I don't need Morgana.
The will seeds are generally, they take a bit of work to get to, but they're hard to miss.
Okay.
Not least because Morgana will always be like, oh, I think there's a door nearby.
What is this?
Wow.
Listen up.
And Morgana's just explaining it to him. Oh, he did actually ask because he didn't understand something.
Yeah.
Oh, I like these like stacks of.
Um,
Can we see any more pictures or just the same?
I think there's just been a few Sayuris around. I assume Sayuris is the plural of Sayuri.
Who knows? Sayoria.
Oh,
Oh my god. It's time.
it's labyrinth time.
Yes.
Yes, I know it's an Escher reference.
Yeah, but Escher was referencing Labyrinth.
Yeah.
for real?
For real. Oh, nice. A black rock.
Those are if you turn personas into usable items. A black rock is just like what will transform into those items.
Ah, okay. I should still probably get Yusuke a.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh,
Ow.
that's the one that's extra HP, so that might be good
That
for
one.
him. You might have better armor as well.
I could give him some succubus pajamas.
Oh, I'm sure he'd enjoy that.
Wow, that's actually the best thing I have for him, I think, at the
It's
moment.
pretty good, yeah.
Okay, he can have some succubus pajamas.
A rather revealing set of pajamas.
Oh my god. Well, it's under his outfit, so that's
Yeah.
fine. And then everything else will be okay, I think.
Yeah.
I won't have anything for him specifically.
Yeah. If you check the box in your room, by the way, you should have like DLC outfits in there.
Oh. Hello, sir.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, it's just loads of them.
Yeah. Oh,
This is my
wait.
other self.
Wait. Because she's scared. Just go back to the foolish monks.
With beauty and grace.
He's scared.
Let's go.
He's just very impressed by my beauty and grace.
That's one box.
It's up to you. Here goes.
Pass the baton and follow.
Scared Jack Frost though.
Yeah, because I have my booty.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good idea.
Jack Frost. You're mine.
Joker took one out. All right.
Oh. Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Now you can just move through.
Let's go. Go down.
Looking cool, Joker.
Do I have enough slots to get one of these boys?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if I really want one. I can always like just not accept it.
Yeah, I mean, there's good reason for getting.
Shadow
They're
with a
funny, by the way.
sunny expression.
There's good reasons
What's
for
magic
getting them,
move?
even if you don't actually end up using them. Deal with the enemy.
Capiche?
Hey,
Hey!
the fucking persona.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay.
Let's pull
well,
back for now.
That's fine, I guess. Got you. I
Okay.
should check my personas.
Yeah, I think you probably are full. Yeah, you are.
Okay, well then I probably won't bother unless it's one that I actually really want.
Yeah.
I can see it.
It's a secret door.
How could this be?
Oh.
What's this very poorly hidden thing?
Whoa!
Nice.
I would have been there for an eternity.
Listen up.
Oh.
Whoa.
Good to use the word apertures as well.
Do, 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 do. Oh. Oh ho ho ho.
Hmm.
Oh ho ho ho.
Some
Hey, look
fake
at
or
this.
fortune.
But
Mm. Of course, one of the correct things to do is to vandalize all the works of art.
Hmm.
Oh. So, are they the only ones, or do I have to check loads?
I think they're the only ones at this point.
Okay.
But it is always worth looking around before you start looking at them
Hey.
because, yeah, you'll see.
I think it's the real thing.
I'm pretty sure that was the real unit. Yeah. You have correctly identified that this one is wearing a completely different color to the other
It's
one.
beautiful.
Oh. Or is it? Ooh. We have to follow that artwork.
It's somewhere.
Come on, everyone. Oh, can I get onto these stairs? No.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
yes.
Hey.
Okay.
is like when Red comes to visit.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then crossing
I
up.
don't want to go through there.
Is this...
No,
No.
I goofed. I'm sorry, Yusuke. I promise I'll find the real picture for you. I was just looking to smash works of art and see where it got me. Okay, I'll start from the one over on the far right.
This is...
Oh,
I should have known.
okay, let's have a look at this.
Hey,
There's no branches in the background. It's fake. This one.
hey.
That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll compare it with the other ones. I need to get the treasure chest anyway.
I can possibly save you a bit of time because neither of the two on the left have the branch.
Okay,
Hey.
it's the real thing.
Well,
I like how. Why do I have to do this when we
Yeah,
have like?
and Yusuke's just like, yes, you are correct. We have arguably the leading expert on what the
Yeah.
Sayori looks like.
He just doesn't do well under pressure. Oh, well, it can't be 3 of those.
Yeah.
So what's the one down here? Could be. Oh, I think
think-
it might not have the blossoms.
I also think her hair is tucked back.
Oh,
in that one, whereas
yeah.
it's a strand of it is falling down, and the others, it's worth shaking.
Hey.
the
Yeah,
others.
no, the hair is wrong.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, Yusuke agrees, so that's important. Okay, so then this one must be the real one.
No, because that still has the hair
Hey.
thing.
Ah.
Must be another one.
Okay, so it's not any of those.
Nope.
Ah.
None of those.
Okay. Are there any that I've missed without going through the doors?
There must. Oh,
Oh, there's a thing behind
Yeah.
here.
This is...
Hopefully this will have.
There we go.
Ah. Well, let's get the chest. But that's looking good.
I do like the thing of the real one being hidden away, because like it actually is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's real.
well,
Oh.
Huh?
Where the
Really,
shit?
yes.
Okay, so I guess maybe now I go through here, or
Either way will bring you to the same place.
okay. Cool. Ah, I love this labyrinth.
Damn it.
But where could it be?
Here?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes!
Oh, I like the peacock stuff. Oh, there's so much treasure chests here. Ah, back. Back in business, boys.
isn't that...
Looks like art's back on the menu, boys.
that means...
I can see it.
What's up here?
Hey,
Oh. Okay, sorry, Yusuke. What about this way?
I'm pretty sure the game wants you to go towards the big exclamation mark.
No! But I was having fun.
No fun allowed. Only
There it
story.
is.
Doesn't it look a bit hazy?
For the time being. Once we send the card and make Madarame aware it'll be stolen, it'll materialize like, yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Schningel is my treasure.
Who knows? Bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted Madarame's reality this much.
So, what now? Think it's safe to say we got a
No.
route set?
We know where the treasure is, but I'm not sure that we've necessarily secured the route.
Huh? Why's that?
You must be talking about the infrared lasers surrounding it.
That, and the outer perimeter is swarming with guards. Forcing our way through will be difficult.
So we'll need to find a way to steal it, too. This is tougher than it was with Kamoshida.
We just have to make one final push. Let's check this floor.
Oh no, my treasure! I'll have to change my ways and become... I don't know.
A safe
It's back.
This is a
I like all of the promotional pictures of Madarame
How
looking
foolish.
contemplative. Child's play.
I'm glad that you let me do it on my own as a fun challenge.
Yeah.
I like talking to everybody.
hey.
Are you actually really into art?
You wouldn't even believe it.
I'm not the most into art of all the people in this room, though.
Yeah.
I do enjoy how you're not talking to Morgana, by the way.
Well,
It's a good decision.
like, am I really losing anything by it?
Whoa!
I mean, it's unusual to have the choice of whether or not to talk to Morgana, so you might as well take it.
Oh. No.
Wait.
Just try and hold things.
Yeah!
Ah, so I didn't have to hurry.
No. No, I think you have to do all the things.
Oh no.
That's a very
Oh my
long
God.
company.
I love you. We've got company, and it's a long boy. I like Yusuke's purple sword.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Less attacks won't do anything.
So I do know what it's weak to.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe I'll use like one of my own
Oh.
Aim for their weak spot.
skills.
Slime.
It just did it.
Yeah, it does that.
I don't like it, but it worked that time because I did want to get the slime. Whoopin' persona! I think Luigi really likes the personas that are like capiche.
Yeah, I think he feels a kinship with them.
Long boys.
Okay, guys.
I like Yuki's like too.
He doesn't think they're freaking boring.
Indeed.
Is this going to be another non-door?
I think so.
This door won't open.
Okay.
Door.
Fake door.
As opposed to a fortune door.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wow, will this fakery not end? Even doors aren't real. Oh dear, a person. I'll get you.
Show me your true form.
Take that, art curator.
Alright. Fire attacks won't work.
I am thou. Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Persona! Goemon!
Yeah. Oh, wait before I him act again.
Okay.
With beauty and grace.
Does he even say the other thing yet that you're waiting for?
Maybe not. Maybe we'll just have to wait for a while.
Maybe I need to build more of a bond with him.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
I mean, it's worth trying.
Lend me a hand.
Not over yet.
It's time.
I want to get...
Kaguya!
Ah.
There!
Looking
Not
cool,
moving muscle.
Joker.
Let's go.
I'm not going to get one of the herbs. I don't have room anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like them. Not as much as my long boys.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
I need a new
Focus.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Is this going to be the last we'll see?
It might be the way to it anyway.
Ooh.
Just some crawling sideways there.
Treasure chest spotted. Must be
Oh.
something good inside. Oh,
Good thing I made all them lockpicks.
Ah, a Zen outfit.
I have to know if this will be good.
I imagine it will.
Uh,
Oh, that's good for Yusuke actually. 'Cause,
Yeah.
agility's good for him.
oh, it's a shame that he doesn't have the succubus pajamas anymore.
I think Anna's still wearing them, so I quite liked that they were matching.
I have something.
Yeah. I don't know if I've like missed exploring something that I should have explored or what, but I'm enjoying this.
Not. I mean, you can always go back if.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure because I actually think the layout might be slightly different. Yeah, I think it is slightly different on easy mode than it is on normal,
Oh,
which is interesting. Unless I'm just misremembering something. Oh yeah, it is. Or else this is just a different way that I never came.
maybe I found a hidden area.
Maybe. I don't.
I'm gonna go this way first.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Ah,
Madarame, your will seed is ours.
what do you want to do?
I'll just check everyone's health.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like
That's probably a good idea.
it might be worth just...
Yeah, can't hurt.
It's nice of the shadow to just wait there.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Hurt all.
Oh. Oh, it's like the little statue we have in Animal Crossing.
Oh, it is! Yeah! I never noticed that before.
Maybe it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
I am thou. I lend it.
You annoying.
Persona!
You annoying.
Ravage them.
No, you. No, you hang on.
Skull's been knocked flat. Persona.
I'd get rid of the brainwash before you do anything else, because even if you get it down, you won't be able to all-out attack.
Okay.
You might have to go up. You start like a good way down for some reason.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly. Gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come.
I haven't tried Frey.
Yeah, yeah. There's a few things you have to try.
I mean, it might not. Oh.
Hey!
I was just about to say it might not have any, but then it did.
Let's go.
Okay, guys.
I'm still gonna try all the other things.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Skull's been brainwashed.
I don't think I have any more items, but I'll check.
Yeah. Anne doesn't have. No, I don't think she has anything that affects.
I might have some.
Yeah. Problem is because I was playing the game earlier, I'm having trouble distinguishing between what you have and what I have.
I'll just use fire.
And do damage.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's burn, shock, and freeze.
No.
Is that like yeah?
Yes.
Long boy to the rescue.
Okay. I'm gonna cure it for
Ryuji will act before Yusuke does.
Ryuji then. I think. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
This one. Fox is brainwashed. He can't tell
Okay.
friend from foe.
I haven't tried
Its weakness is nuclear power.
electricity
Anything
or
that
wind.
Ryuji has.
So let's try electricity. Okay. Oh, he's better. Good. I might just have him use an item to heal.
Yeah, maybe see if you've got anything that heals everyone.
Yeah. That's
Because otherwise, I would suggest doing that one. Oh, okay.
Oh. Should I go this one, the Tachomatic Hall, or the?
I think maybe just the 100 one because it. I mean, I know it's the only one you have, but you can get more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was worth it. Okay, now I can actually use the thing that like picks it up. I'll keep my long boy equipped though.
Yeah.
Just in case it. Hopefully it doesn't brainwash me. But this is looking a lot more manageable. Than
Yeah.
So mean.
Oh, Dakaja.
Ah.
How about this?
And then I haven't tried wind.
No. Or physical.
Well.
It's not going to be weak to that, but like.
Oh, Morgana's being mean to him. I could try physical.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's just worth knowing if it like does anything, or if it does anything at all.
That was incredible, Joker.
Also, the voice of that thing does sound a bit like Mercer, so that might be it.
Oh.
It's Mercer on Mercer.
Oh, balls. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna
Heal because they will recover.
Okay.
Just don't die is the thing.
Something else.
So should I use an item?
I'd say use Meteorama, which Kaguya has.
Not this one. Let's go. Kaguya. All right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of SP, but I think it's worth it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be in this palace for much longer. So.
And that's why.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay.
Ryuji and Yusuke should recover from their ailments, so don't worry about that.
I'm gonna do this to Kaja.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I'll just do something that will do something.
You could heal Brainwash on Joker with with an item. You should have something left. You've scrolled past. Hiranya will do it anyway, and I think there might be something else. Oh, it might just be Hiranya.
Well, I'll do it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's something else that's probably worth getting. It's fine, it's nearly dead.
This is my other self.
I'd say Bufu is probably worth doing. A, it's the best thing he has, and
Right,
B,
please.
exactly.
Ah! So shall I just hit it then?
Might as well.
All according to plan.
Oh, I didn't get another attack.
No, because Detox does, or Technical doesn't always knock it down.
Oh.
So actually,
no.
sorry, I misled you there. You probably should have done the fray anyway.
Persona! I lend it!
Please do. Oh. Okay.
We're the good guys, genius.
Wow, that was a tough one.
They're always horrible, those ones. The last Will Seed ones, the one in Kamoshida's Palace destroyed me the first time I fought it. Whereas actually I think you had no problem with it.
I didn't remember that one being like too much bother, but this one was nasty. The one in Kamoshida's I didn't remember being too much bother. And I think because I'd just done the one that wasn't that bad of these, the like second Will Seed, I was like, oh, this would be a piece of piss. But it wasn't. Oh, I wonder what I'll get. An Itom.
This one's really good actually from what I remember.
I hope so. I do like the sick, like, fused skull thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Don't look at me like that. Ah, okay.
So, how do I find out what it does?
R2? Yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
I might give that to Joker.
That's a good idea.
Because then whatever I'm using, I won't have weaknesses.
Yeah.
It's that one, isn't it? And then what was the atom ring that gave me Frey?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give Yusuke the atom
Yeah,
ring
that's not a
as
bad
well
idea.
for now. Just so that there's someone else that can do nuclear skills.
Yeah, it's good to spread out skills a bit.
Yeah.
Until you have someone else who can do nuclear at least.
That would be good.
That would be good.
Okay, this way.
Oh, this feeling. Maybe there's...
I don't want to know about your feelings, Morgana. All I want to do is hit. Another safe room. Upper main hall. I am going to secure the escape room route before I leave.
Obviously, yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing.
How foolish.
Same thing.
Child's play.
Child's play. Okay. I'm guessing I have to use my grapple hook.
Yeah.
Or is that the way that I come?
No, this is what you should be doing.
I can see it.
Actually, I think I was wrong. I think I was just it is the same route.
Treasure chest spotted.
Easy and normal, I mean. It's just that I was misremembering. Because this route is a bit complicated. Oh, that's a good combo. A big boy and two long boys.
Strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't have a lot of SP, so I'll just let deal with it. The other people. Weapon persona. Oh, why am I using Zio when I could use Garu? Oh, because none of them are weak to Garu?
Oh, there's two different long boys.
Oh!
I didn't even realize.
Well, I'll get both of them with you before I pass.
Not over yet.
Just try to do some team building between Ann and Ryuji.
Serves you right.
So I have both of the long boys.
I think so, yeah. And you can't get
and I
the
can't get
new
this beautiful boy. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, guys.
Team building between Anne and Ryuji, I think, is a good idea, because then maybe eventually they'll realize that they're in love.
Yeah. Or, well, I think what needs
I mean,
to
I assume
happen
that
is-
won't happen for at least a decade.
I think what needs to happen is Ryuji needs to realize that he's in love with Ann, and then convince Ann that he's worth being in love with.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Because I think that the trouble at the
That
moment
is the uphill battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can see it.
She has no reason to... Oh, I'm back where I was.
No, you're not.
Okay. She has no reason to think anything of him, and like... It's just the map was confusing me.
Yeah, and it all looks very similar as well.
Ah! Ah! Okay, there we go. I'm gonna master the like changing target thing eventually.
Yeah, it's confusing, especially when you have to be kind of facing the right way as well.
Several lengthy boys.
Otherwise, it's gonna be a Ryuji.
That's how he feels. But it's good to get to see that thing go up.
I also just realised that Captain Kidd has some Barret from Final Fantasy VII.
Gun for an arm.
Which is, yeah, I mean, that's the entirety of his Barret energy.
But it's a cool feature.
Yeah, also Barret would thematically be fitting as a persona in this game. Because he's like a rebel.
Ah. That sounds like she's being sarcastic.
Doesn't it?
Maybe she is.
No, I don't think so. That's not really her way. She's more straightforward than that.
Ho ho ho!
Hey, look!
Ho ho ho!
Man.
Oh.
Let's skewer Morgana on that and use it as bait.
Joker.
Wow, this is the controls for the crane. Just like we thought.
Wait.
Use the darkness. I can smell it.
Just like Riku.
Yeah.
I nearly call him Ryuku. Ryuku.
I've got a good idea.
Wow. It's their song.
Now then.
You gotta be kidding me.
Capiche?
Oh, I have to go to the safe room to get
Yeah.
out. I assume I can just go to like the nearest one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But it's not that one. That's deceptive. It's not up there either, is it?
No, it is. You're swinging across the gap, not up.
Oh. Whee. Look at me go.
Oh, I love the grappling hook.
It's pretty sick. There's a grappling hook in Ratchet and Clank, so it's pretty exciting times.
All right.
Joker's actually got the grappling hook in Smash. which is funny because he was announced in Smash, I think before Royal had been announced. Certainly long before it came out.
Oh, I'm being abducted.
Come inside. We've much to discuss.
Maybe they were like, oh shoot, we've got to include a grappling hook in the Royal now.
Yeah.
There you are, inmate.
There I am.
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
It's the long boy transformation.
It's the electric chair. Used
Oh.
to sacrifice
Oh, okay, there you go.
transmutate them into high-level items. Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself. He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
Maybe that's because I got the Black Rock thing.
I think it just happens at this point anyway, but extra maybe.
So,
time for some rehabilitation.
How do I itemize? Shall I itemize that one to get Frey now?
You might, if you like.
They will be reborn anew.
Yeah, because like I say, you can always just buy another one. Oh,
Blah,
goodness.
blah. Oh.
It's also,
It does have energy drop though.
but you can buy another one.
Yeah.
It'll have the same skills.
Okay.
It seems it will
It's
become
also because you got
purified.
blank cards. Actually, I just remembered.
So, this is what it will become. Now, be
Okay.
reborn.
Oh no, I don't want to see this. That's scary.
Yeah.
Okay,
Finished for now. Time
I'll
for some
do
rehabilitation. You
fusions.
wish to
Yeah, you
perform
might
an
as well.
execution
Oh,
on
you can probably
Jill.
use the Regent now.
Yes. Okay, I can make.
Oh,
Oh, well, I should
a
probably do
paperboy.
this then. Make another slime. Make
Yeah.
another chariot. I mean, but yeah.
Looks pretty tough.
Oh, I don't like paperboy, but I will make one.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Ah, yeah, I want this one again.
Yeah, it's really good. That's one of the ones I usually go.
Oh, ho.
Ooh, oh, bless.
Oh my god,
Oh yeah, because you're using the Regent, so you get like.
loads of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick one so that other people don't have.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Oh,
will
that's good.
receive
And
a
then I've
fraction
still
of
got
power.
like Ryuji will get and Yusuke will get Matsuo and Mabufo at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
Then let us
Oh,
begin.
this is gonna be a good one. I'm glad that I managed to use the.
That means you my peer.
I'm glad that I get to use the Regent at this point.
Yeah, that's handy.
Oh, oh.
It's being awakened. Oh, and that one nulls physical attacks. That's handy.
Matador.
Oh, I like Matador.
Oh, and it's a death one, so that's handy.
Oh, yeah.
You okay with this?
Yeah. I think I should get this one.
Hmm.
Select the skills you'd
I
like
like
to inherit.
Matador. He just looks fun. None of those are great.
I guess this one.
I doubt you'll end up using any of them, to be
No.
honest.
And then.
That's a big old list of skills I never use.
Yeah, I guess I'll get this one, seeing as I did give it the quality for
It will
status.
receive
Yeah.
a fraction of power. Then let us
And then
begin.
hopefully it'll get something good for being
It'll get
level.
Masai anyway. Although, you've already got that on Paperboy.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, so I'm getting some good stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Boop. And then
Well, you'll need to give Frey
Amino
to...
Uzume.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't. That's
Yeah.
something to aim for.
Yeah, although Kaguya is probably worth hanging on to for a while.
You change your
I
mind.
just
Oh, you might as well get another Makami while you're here, if you want.
Oh yeah.
Justine, you handle this. Read here.
You'll be. It's a temperance, so you'll be scrolling down a little while. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Why did I do it like this?
Well, this will be quicker, to be honest. There you go.
Ah. Makami.
This persona?
He's
You'll withdraw
back.
this persona? Then
Yes.
Oh wow,
this
you've got
persona.
so much money.
Oh, I do. When did I get that?
Just over the course of time, I suppose.
Done already?
And that's before selling all the stuff that you got in the
No
Alice as
slacking
well.
off.
I'm not having a break, evil twin children.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the real world.
What is the matter?
Oh.
Shall we be off?
Just
Look
leave
at him.
Morgana in the car park the whole time.
What do you want to do?
Well,
Alright, that settles it.
so
Fascinating.
I'm probably gonna try and save just because the next thing that I do is we send the calling card and that'll start a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, it'll probably be worth going to see Gundad and getting some more medicine and stuff before that. So it's up to you whether you want to do that now
I
or
might want to
continue
do that now whilst I remember. Actually.
Yeah.
I'm impressed having. I'm pleased having that item on Joker, the one that just negates all.
That's so good. I like to have it on Yusuke just like for the whole game because it seems thematically appropriate.
Okay.
But yeah, it's obviously very good on Joker. Why?
Why don't he doesn't? He has a phone. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not in the chat yet.
Okay, so I can't leave Youngin and I can't go to the clinic.
I don't think he can even leave the cafe
Okay, in that case.
because he's just been in the
Oh, I'll
metaverse.
have a look at the TV. Hmm.
There he is.
I can't forgive them.
I think I should make some more infiltration tools because I went through quite a bunch of lockpicks.
Okay.
Oh, I'll check my plant. Even though it's only been one day, it just feels like it's been longer. I want to make sure that they're okay, you know?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
If you ever need more of a specific thing, by the way, of the specific material, I think the secondhand shop in Yonganjaya sells them.
Oh.
Some of them, at least.
Hmm.
Oh, you don't have any of the air cannons. That might be worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those,
Yeah,
those.
no, that would
It's
be
always good to just have a few of those things.
Okay, so I'll do one more day so I can get my shopping done.
Yeah.
Or like a bit of one more day.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to.
I can just save after I've done it. But,
Yeah.
Well then.
I just don't want to get too deep into like anything because
Yeah.
it's getting close to 10. But I don't want to forget to get my
Oh.
medicine. Oh,
Oh, you can finish your book.
that's good. Social thought.
Oh, you'll be able to get a new one from the library now as well. A Goemon one.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh.
That's what I do when I finish a book.
I just want to be more learned. It was an efficient use of my time. Could I not have just had a sleep? Ah, study corner of the library. Oh yeah, I'm in there sometimes.
It's old news now.
My test scores were fine. These people, I think their problem is themselves
Hmm.
and not their judgmental attitudes.
Today we're going over.
Oh yeah, there we go. Some free association teaching.
Oh, me?
Give me an answer.
Well, it's gonna be less. So I'm gonna guess that it is this one.
No.
I was trying to eyeball it.
Yeah.
Schneeing ratio.
I see.
I do find it funny Morgana saying it is true that masks. Oh. Schneeing face is the silver ratio.
Of course, the trouble is that in the Persona series, abominations tend to be round as well.
Sorry, Ryuji. I'm leaving him on red.
It's fine. He'll just stand in the corridor.
He wants to send the calling card.
Yeah, but he'll still be standing in the corridor, probably.
What would you like? Oh!
Oh, am I still reading it?
Well, I mean, you can just re-borrow it. You might as well see what the options are.
So it shows the ones I haven't. Oh, well, I want to read this.
I mean, yeah. What would you read about Zoro when you could read about Goemon?
Zoro? Goemon.
But, like, with a pipe for the
Yeah. Okay, let's go Central Street.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let's go to the airsoft shop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you might as well return the DVD while you're here as well.
Yeah. Hey, UI. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Come on.
Okay, let's sell.
Okay.
First.
You should be grateful.
I'm a rich man.
Just dumping a big bag of miscellaneous art-related things on the counter.
Don't ask. Okay,
All right.
weapons.
All right, which one?
Oh.
Used during Wiccan rituals.
Well, I guess I need this one.
That's what
Oh,
you're
I don't know
choosing?
if you should, though. That seems very appropriative.
Apologies.
Sounds good.
You can switch between people with it.
All right, which one?
L1.
Okay. Well, I'll get this. I've got
that
loads of
one.
money, so I'm just gonna buy everyone.
Yeah.
with
You
weapons.
better not use
Battle
it to pull a
hand.
prank.
Morgana, no.
Yeah, don't bother.
That's what you're choosing?
Yeah.
Goat
Don't
leather
break
whip.
it, okay?
Much as I like the sound of the skin ripper. Yusuke probably has the best thing he can have because he got that one in the palace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Let's start with. Oh, I do have that one that I just got, don't I?
Yeah, that's the thing. So
I'll check that. I'll have a look at protectors.
Sounds good.
again, you've got stuff from the palace
Which one?
that was like that you got from the laundry, so you're probably good.
Yeah, doesn't really look
All right, which one?
Yeah, definitely nothing's gonna be.
I'm gonna
attached to
check
it.
that gun that I just got.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a look at ranged weapons. Oh, the attack's more better.
Way
more. Okay, we're doing that one.
It also does shock.
Oh, it just does it.
Not automatically, but it's got a high chance to do it.
I want to make a purchase.
Okay.
He doesn't buy guns.
Oh, but I could sell these.
Yeah. Not the black coat hammer though.
I guess that's fine.
Oh.
Because that's the thing that if you turn a persona into an item, that's the thing you use for it. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I should just sell all of these, right?
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, actually, yeah, probably all of them.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
Oh, not the sooty things as well. That's fine.
I guess that's
just
fine.
'cause, like...
Oh, night watch armor.
Hmm.
You should be
Okay,
grateful.
and then those ones I'm keeping.
Yep.
Alright.
Should have still different. I probably want to keep my accessories and my items.
Well, you'll have accessories. There will be the ones that just don't do anything that people have automatically.
Oh yeah. I'm selling you
Guess that's fine.
Oh, okay. I guess it was just that one.
Come again.
Oh, oops. I need to go to guns.
That's the dad for it.
Come on.
I would like to make a purchase.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the really
Sounds
good
good.
one.
Yeah.
I don't want any of the others.
Alright,
Luigi.
which one?
Yeah, I want to get this.
That one? You like it?
Oh, he can't buy it. He won't.
No, you won't buy it.
No, I don't want Morgana.
Alright, which one?
Yeah, I want this.
That's what you're choosing. How's that? That one? You change your mind?
Oh, that is quite a bit better.
It's just straightforwardly better in every way.
That's what you choose. You better not use
well,
it to
not
pull a
every way.
prank.
There's no downside.
Right.
Come again.
Do you want to go to Kemi as well?
I will do my DVD.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Then I will go to Takemi. I might actually be able to send the calling card on this same day, like when I.
Oh, you should be able to, yeah.
When we have the next stream.
What would you like?
I'll get this one.
Guy McFur.
Yeah. And then let's go to.
I think she's the only, like, confidant around as well, so...
Oh, right, so it's kind of a good place to be.
You know he'd been doing that for a while, yeah?
And I have loads of money,
Okay,
so I can just buy loads of medicines now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is quite
There's a
good.
lot of pollen in the air right now.
It's just, it's
Mainly from
only in
Japanese cedar
safe
and
rooms,
cypress
though.
trees.
Yeah.
Mixing allergy and cold medicines can be dangerous, so
That
be
might be
careful.
good.
Yeah.
You want that one?
I'll get 2.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And the opposite one might be worth having as well. Basically,
That should work.
either Dekaja or Takunda, I can
There
never
you
remember
go.
which one's which.
You want that one? You don't need. Oh, did you decide?
Yeah. 50 isn't going to be a huge amount of use to you anymore. Oh, ow.
20.
Okay, wow.
15. 10. I'm gonna get 10.
Thanks.
Oh, that's for one ally.
Yeah.
That should
I
work.
will need to go on some of these as well. 4.
Here you go.
Ah.
You want that one? Thanks.
Then I'm gonna
That
get.
should work. Oh,
Those like
oh,
1.
did you
I'm gonna get
decide?
4 more. I want to have
Here you go.
5 of like each of these.
You want
things.
that
Yeah. They're all just always
Thanks.
useful.
Just so if I get in another one of those fighties that I was in before,
Take care.
then anyone can. Okay, I'll save here. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I'll just add this.
Okay. Right, well, in that case, that'll just about do it for this evening. We'll be back on Wednesday with more Radiant Dawn after exciting revelations in that stream. And then with our second Kingdom Hearts 2 stream on Friday, and then more of this next Sunday. So we'll be picking up from here, and I'll be sending the calling card. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Yusuke as much as I did, or at least as much as Kieran did. Mine is a high bar, but for now we'll say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.